All right. Let's start doing stuff. Actually, I just want to make sure I do come up. Am I dark? I don't know. I think I'm fine. Sick. And I'm live. Beautiful. 6 cents behind. Seconds. Anyway, good try, Marco. So we're using Midjourney at the moment, and once again, we're going to be creating some concept art. This is what I'm going to be basing my scene off. This image. This is something that I created, and we're going to kind of build off that. Alice, welcome, mate. I'm really digging these garages here, shops, if you want to call them. I am the first now. You are the first. So let's go ahead and create our bricks. Oh, I really like how we've got this laneway of the two gutters going in. So let's kind of just guesstimate to start off with. There we go, scale. We'll do 2 meters. There we go, so this is gonna be like about 2 meters. What have you been up to? Here in Australia, there is a soccer tournament called the Kanga Cup for kids between under 10s and under 18s. I was there for most of today because my boy's playing in it and I'm the coach, and it's freezing cold here in Canberra. It is freezing. Mohammed, mate, welcome. Latest design, hey buddy. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to continue on creating this floor. What has everyone else been up to? Oops, stupid mouse. Let's grab these. I'm going to go G, Z, and bring them down. How about we put an edge split through the middle? V to rip. Control L, delete the vertices or edges, whatever. Good job, Marco. Mirror, there we go. So can you make a render? Can you make render video in cycles? So the way I normally do it is I'll render out images and then bring it over into another video editing program like Vegas or whatever you use. And then from there, I kind of stitch the videos together and put it together. That scene makes me creative glands moist. Moist. Great word. Love it. All right, let's just continue on. I'm just going to kind of start building out the floors, delete faces, and we will go G to the Z, bring that up. Let's put an edge loop through there. I think that might be a little bit too harsh. G to the Z, bring it down. This one here will do the same, G to the Z. Nice, and I think that works really well. Viking Gaming. Awesome. I'm glad. Slovakia. Ja sam Hrvat. So from here, let's go GY, and we're just going to expand that out. Obviously, we can see with the ground, whoops. We can see that with the ground, it kind of curves around. Initially, with the little thumbnail, I actually thought that it did kind of like S-bend around, and that's what I probably will do. This bit here I thought was a slither in between the buildings, but it looks like it's just a projection of a light, so we will be stealing that whole idea. What we can do, I'm just thinking, so what we can do is I can come in and add in a lattice, and if we expand, if we expand on that, let's go scale on the Y, GY. We're going to put some edge loops into this lattice. Yep, like so. Ooh, I haven't played with lattices for a while, so might need to excuse me for this. We click on our ground, add modifier lattice, displace off the lattice, and then we'll use this lattice. Now what we can do is we can select our lattice. We can pick vertices and such. So maybe what we'll do is just come up to the top view. Let's grab maybe these ones, and we can go GX. No? You don't want it? I hate you too. That's not how you use lattices. Maybe not. Yes, I'm doing the AI thing again. Absolutely. It is. I like the idea of doing these AI drawings. There is another AI application that my friend told me about, which I'm going to try and get on as well, and we'll play around with that. Heck no, I am not doing characters. Characters is one thing I cannot do, and I have no intentions of trying to do. I think I've explained this in a video previously, and this is why I use Character Creator 3, is because if, let's say my time is $20 an hour, I reckon it would take me easily 20 hours to make a character. So 20 times 20 is 400. So technically that character would cost me $400 to make, where I can buy Character Creator 3 for $300 and I make one character in 15 minutes. So then if I make another character, technically that character's $150. So I don't create characters is because it's a bit of a time sink and it's a skill I have no intentions of learning. GZ.5, so this is going to be the size of our building. But that's kind of, yeah, organic modeling. Stuff that. Let's have a look. Beautiful. 22 much. Yeah, nah, I'm just not keen on characters. All right, so this is our shop front. It's about 2 meters wide. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's go 1.5. So now we've got a 3 meter wide shop front. And then from here, I'm going to press I to do an inset and bring it in a smidgen. Let's delete this bottom face. Let's grab these faces down here, scale to the Z. I'm about to sneeze. Nope, I'm fine. From here, I'm going to press P to separate by selection. And what I'm going to do with this is going to be kind of like the boundary of our kind of like garages that we've got here. Thanks, Sabat. I am very grateful for the support. It's a bit of a hard slog, but I'm going to keep doing my best to keep creating videos. And let's go something like that. Let's go G to the Z and GX. And so I kind of want to just test to get this, like, I guess, viewish. So from here, if I go actually into cycles, let's jump over into cycles, GPU, 32 please, denoise, let's leave that off. Let's go 128, Control S, let's save frequently. We want to test that lighting. So Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's add in an area light, G to the Z. Rotate Y 90 degrees to the minus. GY. I get stuffed. GX. Scale Z. GZ. GY. And then we're going to just put on 200. And let's just kind of like have a look. Yeah, sweet. From here, let's go black. And we're getting that effect of the light kind of bleeding through. Yes. Sick. That's what I wanted. All right, so I know how to do that. Let's delete that light for now. What we're going to do from here is I'm just going to come in, put an edge loop. Let's select these faces in here. And then I'm going to go Alt S to scale them up a little bit. No, I'm not. E to extrude. Alt S. Let's scale it up. There we go. Let's delete. No. Fine. Let's delete these faces. Delete faces. All right. Sweet. All right. So, bless you, my child. Thank you. All right. I'm good. One inspiring artist. Wally, mate, welcome. So, while we're all here, we're like, people are coming in left, right, and center. 8 words. Give me 8 words. Come on. Let's do some AI stuff. What do we got? 8 words. And while they're coming in, I will show you. I can't show you on that one. Let's come into here and I'll show you some of the stuff that I've created. Let's go back to my live stream. There it is. Pokemon. All right, they're coming in. Pokemon. What else we got? I don't think I can use moist. Train. Pokemon train. Come on. More. Industrial row of coffins. Oh my goodness. I am taking that one. Industrial. Oh, that's brilliant. And Inferno. Inferno. All right. We'll see what comes up. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Let's go ahead and maybe create these riffles. So I'm going to put an edge loop through here. Let's do that. Control B to do a bevel. And then from here, I'm just going to go E to extrude. Come up to the top and say the medium point individual origins. Sorry. And so we've kind of got these grates here. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm fairly chuffed with that. What we can do here, because we've kept everything to the scale, I can go Shift D to the Y, hold Control. And now you can see that we're kind of building up this garage. So what I can do with this door is, if I come down to the bottom here, select this edge and go numpad plus, and we just expand our selection, delete vertices, E to extrude down. Now we can kind of create maybe a different variation. We can even have it halfway up. Yeah, maybe we just keep it flat. I do like this like triangle looking one. Maybe we should set up a camera as well. So Alt R, oops. Alt R, Alt G, rotate X 90 degrees. Oops, GZZ. Rotate to the Z. All right. Oh, geez, everyone's coming in. All right. I'm looking forward to the next one that we do. We're going to change the camera probably to maybe 30 mil. If we bring it in, that's what we're looking at. I kind of want something more like this. I think would look nice. Let's go over into the camera settings. We're going to change it from perspective to panoramic. Fisheye equals solid. So if we kind of go into this now, let's change this to 30 mil. Let's go 50. Seems like, ooh, 30 mil? Does seem a little bit, not the biggest fan. I think it's too much. Let's go GZZ, bring it back a little bit. Something like that seems a bit better. I'm really liking this door here. So if we kind of just have a look at this image, I'm a really big fan of how that's looking. So we'll probably grab that. Oz Creative Central, welcome. Dan. Okay, yeah. Oh, let's have a look at our image. What does our image look like? Nope. Where is it? This one. Let's do an F5. Please come up. Nope, hasn't come up yet. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Looks like a bit of a Charizard in here. What is this one? Pokemon Train Industrial Row of Coffin Inferno. I do like this one here. It's almost like a bit of a Psyduck looking. All right, we'll give it another 5 minutes or so, and then let's do another one, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm really a big fan of how this is looking. I'm going to try and replicate this bit here. And then on the next door, I think we might replicate this. Yeah, I think so. I reckon that's a good idea. So from here, I'm going to grab this door, Shift D to the Y, hold Control. And because we've made everything modular, we can just steal it. Now this will be available once I'm done on the Patreons. So if you want to check that out, go nuts. Let's press F. Let's go P, separate by selection. I'm going to grab this plane in here. Control R to do an edge loop. Let's select everything. Let's select this. V to rip, select everything. E to extrude, and we'll extrude it back. Let's do a select all, Control B to do a bevel. And we'll scale everything up. G to the X. And then what we can do here, I reckon we might leave it for now, but I am thinking of doing maybe something along the lines of, if we come there, we'll make the origin point something like that. And then what that'll allow us to do is maybe create some sort of, different light bleeding through. What I am going to do is I'm going to select all these. I can see that I've stuffed something up. So let's grab that. I'm going to press F. Nope. What's your problem, buddy? Is that a face? That's a face in there. That's a face in there. All right, you're my problem. You're my problem. Yeah, you're my problem. And that one, and that one. Delete faces. Now if I come here and press F, yes, suck a lemon. Oops. F, 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 F. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to grab that whole section now, and I'm just going to pull them all backwards. And now the point of that is to stop the light from bleeding into the other ones. Sash, welcome. Cyber Pig could be cool, actually. Do you read chat? Yeah, I do. All right. So now we don't have a floor, so let's go into World Origin. And, whoops. Let's go something like that. G. Scale. Whoops. Let's go back into the medium point. It's funny. I approve. Everyone needs a little bit of cyber pig in their life. All right, so let's go something like that. And now we're going to add in some lights. So Shift A, light. Let's go into an area light, rotate X, Y minus 90 degrees, G to the Z. And we'll just, I want to kind of tilt it down. Let's go into 100 watts. I do have a point light out here somewhere. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Get out. And then we're going to duplicate this light here with an Alt-D. Now, the reason for Alt-D is because then it will keep the same information as we move on. I'm from India. I want to tell you my story and ask for a suggestion. Can I? If it's going to be a long story, I would probably just send me a message on Discord. Ooh, Marco likes. I am liking that. However, let's go ahead. I'm just going to duplicate this. Shift D, Y, hold Control, so it snaps all the way to there. I want to grab this one, and I'm just going to move it over. Shift D and move it back. I don't want to duplicate this one. I want maybe a red color. That's not bad. I'm fairly happy with how that one looks. Definitely some decals. And for those of you who are not subscribed and are, so we're going to be pretty much following this video's process now. Whoops. So no, you donkey. So we're probably going to do this. So if you haven't, these tutorials that I post up, let's go ahead, go with that. I am going to crack open a new blend file. Let's see what I can do. What's my specs? 3080. Marco, have my babies. I can't. Let's go. We'll come to the top here. Let's go ahead and change that into perspective. I'm going to change it to orthographic because we're going to be building some decals up. Let's make sure our scale. Where are you? There it is. 2048 by 2048. And we're going to go ahead and create something. So let's go with some sort of cool pattern. Let's go. Let's try something. Subdivide, 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 subdivide. I'm going to go, what is that? Control Q? Nope. Shift Q? There we go. Random flow, that's what we're using. So I'm going to go random panels. I want triangles. Oh, how does this work? Give me triangles. Triangulate. Here we go. 25. I want the grooves to be thicker. Panel size. Okay, let's go back to 5%. Margin. Margin? Is it a margin? There we go. 0.1. F9 to bring that menu back up. 0.01. Better. And then from here, what we're going to do, just trying to find a nice pattern. Yeah, that'll do. From here, I'm going to delete our first plane. Select this plane. Right, let's go into edit mode, select everything, right click. Can I do this? Separate by loose parts. So now we've got a whole bunch of random parts. Let's now go into select all these parts. And we're going to go, actually we'll type in random. But rather than go select random, we're going to go deselect. And I want to deselect 0.8, 0.2, 0.65. Let's go delete. Oh yeah. From here, I'm going to come into tab, into edit mode. Let's come up into film, transparent. What do we got in here? So this is kind of like what we're looking at. Let's give this now an emissive material. Emission. Copy, oops, select everything. Copy material to selected. F12. Nice. So now we've got this kind of texture. Image. Save image as. And we'll go decal 1. Now we can jump back into this blend file. I will check chat in a sec. That is 3G or CGI going to sustain? Because as AI is getting developed, quite possibly. Don't know. Oh, so you've got DALL-E. I need access. A friend of mine was telling me about it today. Unfortunately, I can't read that. A friend of mine was telling me about it today. That's something I'm going to definitely try and check out. The beard is looking good. Lots of grey hairs. I am getting old. I'm getting old, which sucks. So, let's go File, Import, Images, Planes, Decal 1. Alt-R, rotate X 90 degrees. Rotate this way. Let's kind of go into here. I am going to bring it up to about there. Let's go GX. From here, what I'm going to do is actually go into the modifiers, and for this, I'm actually only going to shrink wrap it. I'm not really going to be worrying about UV unwrapping. Offset, we'll just bring it off a little bit. And now if we go into rendered view, that's a bit too far. 0.001. There it is. So it's just sitting on top. Let's go into decal, shading. I just want it to be maybe like a reddy color. So we'll go mix, RGB, put you in there. Let's go red. Let's go into a multiply. Or is it add? Must be add. Shut up! I suck at shaders. It's not add. I guess suck a lemon. I always forget. I don't think it's screen. Ah, let's just turn it up. Turn it up. Mix. Mix. Go back to mix. There we go. Good enough. Why am I making my life difficult? Ooh. Just some nice, almost like a QR code. I sent you DM. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. I'm liking how this is looking. let's come in and kind of like while we're here, let's go G to the X. I'm going to scale this up. Let's go like so, GY, GZ. This is going to be our get stuffed, get stuffed, get stuffed. Which material do we have selected? So this box here, this is going to be our volume. Volume. That's not how you spell volume, but good try, marker. 5 points for Gryffindor. Actually, not Gryffindor. Ravenclaw. Volume scatter. Let's dump that one into the volume. And let's just go into rendered view. Density, let's go 0.01. Anastrophe, let's go 0.9. Yeah, sick. Sick! Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and hide that. Come into the layout. I am going to throw in a sun, and we're going to go with a bit of a green tinge. Ooh. Let's go Alt H. That's not bad. That's not bad. I did a cost of university, but it all depends on the skill, not the degree. So should I invest money in degree or higher skill? I am not a university degreed person. Like, I can tell from my day job, the people who have gone to university, they're on a different level. But that's in saying that what I do, they can't do for squat. So, yes, it is beneficial, I would say, in some aspects, but in other aspects, no. It's kind of funny. I remember tagging along to like a day where, sorry, it was like a Zoom call where people were trying to get into the industry. And my mate, like the question I was asking, I'm like, do you have a show reel? And they're like, nah, but I attended this university. I'm like, okay, that's nice, but you don't have a show reel to show me why people should hire you. And they're like, no. I think it does have to have some skill. You need skill. You need to be able to showcase the stuff that you've created. If you can't showcase your stuff, well, suck a lemon, get out of here. But yeah, like the first animation that I created was Adventurers of Adventurers. Let's see. I'm going to go back and see if I can find it, and I'll post it in chat. Adventures. That's not how you spell adventures. Adventures. Go suck a lemon. Adventures. So, and the reason why I went with this style specifically is because I could render it out in just like the viewport, because render times are important, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I had something to showcase. And this, funnily enough, won me an award. So this was the first time I won Best Animation at a local film festival. I love this red wall. I got to recreate it. Okay, so from here, I'm going to keep this kind of alleyway. And what we will do is I'm going to duplicate this one. Let's go scale on the Z. And I actually want to make this maybe an orange color. So if we come into kind of this view, Alt H. We are going maybe for a little bit too many colors, but definitely up here I'm going to throw in some maybe green cables coming through. Actually, yeah, let's do that now. Go away. You, hide. Actually, what we will do is I'm going to duplicate this, Shift D to the Y, and then we've kind of got this alleyway. Let's select this, scale X whoops, sorry, y minus 1, gx, y, come on. Well done. And then that'll allow us to have that kind of alleyway. Now, we still haven't worked out what's the focal point, what's the point of this. Now, with this image here, we've got some sort of droid or robot or something, so that's what we'll probably create. Wow. Smiley, welcome. But that's what we'll kind of create as our focal point, and literally we're going to have, if we actually have a look, everything is kind of pointing to this. We'll make sure we try to put it in one of the thirds. We won't have it directly in the center because we're going to have a whole bunch of leading lines. Ooh, I like this. That's a nice piece. But yeah, whatever the heck that is, let's try and recreate that. I really do love that idea, and we'll probably try and get something similar. But for now, let's go ahead. I'm going to shift left click there. Let's go into a curve, and we're just going to create a whole bunch of cables now. Let's go, whoops, 45, please. And we're going to come into get staffed. Bring it out a little bit. Let's scale it in. And we're just going to go to town and just start creating cables. Once we create a few, we'll probably duplicate and kind of just go like so. Let's go rotate 90. Oops, E to extrude, rotate 90 minus. So we have something like that. And then if we come over into the Bezier properties, we come into geometry, into depth, we can increase the size. Let's go into a new material, and this will be our green light. Principle, we'll change this to the mission. Change that into maybe something, ooh, lime green. Ooh, who doesn't love a little bit of lime green? All right, you, get out of here. Oh, sick. All right, I am down with that. Let's go ahead and create a few more lines. I think the colors are going to be a little bit weird, but I am not fussed in the slightest. Let's go ahead and grab that G to the Z, bring it down. This whole section here, we'll pull across. G, no, GY. So something like that. I do like how I'm going to try and make it go across this point in here. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create some boxes or something. Maybe you need a light, slightly light from the right. Yes. So what's going to happen is we'll probably end up creating some sort of building here that'll block the right hand side. Doesn't seem... Ugh. I think that's not bad because we're like working in this spectrum down here because we've got our whites, we've got our reds, got our yellows. Technically, like a light blue like that would be complementing. All right, let's go ahead. We're just going to keep working on those lights a little bit more. GY, I'm just going to whip that all the way across. Let's go Shift D, scale Z -1, just so it's kind of flipped up a little bit. We'll grab this piece here, Shift D, rotate, rotate 180. And then we've got something like that. What is that looking like? That's not bad. I'm down with that. I advise trying to focus on one piece of software. Yeah, maybe later. One more question. Anyways, new 3D software to come. There are lots of 3D software. Do you need to have... Well, I'm pretty much only fluent in Blender. However, I'm not... Well, that's a bit of a lie. For me, I focused on Blender because... I can turn on denoiser. Because Blender was free, and, you know, it was always like, Blender is the one-stop shop. It does everything, da-da-da-da-da. And then I started touching other programs such as Reallusion's iClone, Character Creator, Unreal Engine, Omniverse, even the dreaded Unity. Blech. It sucks. But I've been doing it. Yeah, I don't like the denoiser. It seems to be smoothing out too much. But yeah, so that's why now I've been experimenting with a lot more, trying to get more opportunities for future career development. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. Let's go GY. Let's go P, separate by selection. And then this is just going to be my wall. E to extrude along the Y. Maybe what we might do is with this, let's find our central point. E to extrude along the X. Scale on the Z. Ooh, that's a good idea, isn't it? And then what we can do, come here, I got an idea. Let's press I to do an inset, E to extrude, scale X. Let's create two new materials. And this one here is going to be our lights. Actually, we'll call it a white light. White light. Let's change that to emission 1, and we're going to click assign. What's that going to look like? That's not bad. You know what? I'm not liking this at all. These cables. Oops. Let's go into this, and let's go minus. Let's just go black. Yep, whatevs. And we'll change that to maybe a dark gray. Specularity down and the roughness up. What are we looking like now? I think it gets stuffed. I think that's a bit better. But now that we've got those cables selected, what I'm thinking is let's go ahead and maybe just make them bigger. That's a bit nicer. And then what we can do is when we go ahead and create some boxes, I think that'll be a little bit more suited. All right, let's go back in solid mode. I'm going to move this piece here, G to the Z, something like that. Let's go Shift S World Origin. Let's create some boxes. And what we're just going to be doing is creating kind of like sections for these cables to go into. It's just done, but I'm curious, do you make your living from this? No. I do not. I am very far off making a living from YouTube. I would like to get to the point where I can take a day off work, my day job, and do Blender once a day. But no, I pretty much, once the family goes to sleep, I would jump on and create videos and do stuff and try and grow further and further. But yeah, one day I would love to. But today is not the day. Not yet, anyway. All right. So I'm really liking how those boxes have come up. No. What do you think if Blender starts implementing LODs? I mean, technically, it already does. So if we kind of go into experimental, and then you have... I haven't really used it. Subdivision surface, adaptive subdivision. If you've got that turned on, the further away an object is, yeah, but that's the closest thing that I have. Yeah, but the further away you are from the camera, the less less subdivisions it puts on. I wonder if it's got a not displace. What's the other thing? Decimate. Does that have? No. So that's kind of like the only thing. I think if Blender gets the USD file types, I would love it. When I was 22 was just an what? Oh gosh. I touched Blender, I want to say when I was 18 or 19, but because I couldn't shade smooth, I stopped touching it. I stopped playing around with it, and I really hate myself for that. I couldn't work out one thing, and that's what deteriorated me. That's what deterred me from using Blender. But yeah, I really wish I stuck it out. That's one of my big gripes. Green emission. That's not how you spell emission, but good enough. Let's go green. We go something like that, and a sign. What's that looking like? That's not bad. Just adds a little bit of extra colors on there. So let's go. I'm going to do an edge loop through there. Control B. Let's add in a second color, and this could be a light. Maybe we'll put an edge loop through there. Control B. A sign. Let's even go like that. Control B. A sign. And let's put secondary loop. I can talk. It's just, you know, you're streaming. Alright, let's have a look. What does that look like? Maybe we go into 5. Let's do Alt H and get our interesting. So let's go ahead and maybe work on that wall here. Hey, you, out. Let's come into here. We're going to press I to do an inset. Nope. Oh yeah, I to do an inset. So we have something like this. E to extrude. Actually, no. Another edge loop through there. And then we can select these two. I to do an inset. E to extrude. And then this here will be kind of like maybe a glass. Let's make it specularity up, roughness down. I mean, I could probably make an actual glass material, but we will come back to that one. Let's do I to do an inset on here. Scale on the Y. Ooh. E to extrude. I. E. Ooh, ooh, ah. Wada, wada, bing, bang. Let's grab them. A sign. Yeah, we're not really going to be seeing much, but that's fine. And if we come into this view, yeah, sweet. So we're going to work around creating a... start applying some of these materials. I'm going to be super lazy, and I'm just going to go into my asset browser and use the material that I normally use, and then we'll just play around with that. Hey, why is there 2 in here now? Oh no. Did you stuff up your asset browser? What's this one say? What's this one say? Ah, you suck. Okay, let's go away for a little bit. There it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and select everything. Yes, 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 yes. Copy material to selected. This one here will be our Mark on 3D sci-fi setup. And then if we come into rendered view, we can see that everything's black, which is fine. Let's come up into shading. Let me just increase the world color. Shut up. Just increase. Ugh. All right. Scratches. Let me just quickly change this radius to 0.01. Nice. Excellent. We could probably go ahead and select everything except for you. Not you. Can you not be a jerk, please? And we'll grab that. Tab into edit. Tab into edit mode. Select everything. You. Cubic projection. There we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and lighten up this material because it's a little bit dark. Where is she? There we go. Diffuse. Let's go into hue and saturation. I should probably actually have a look at chat. My fun experience. Oh, hang on. No, let's do this. Can I have 8 words? Something sci-fi based. And let's create an image. What do we got? 8 words. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. See what comes up. What do we got? 8 words. Computer. What else? Good job, Lane. Nebula. Ooh, nice. Plasma. Oh, gosh. These are some good... Meow. Blender. Okay. Throw a blender in there. What is your laptop CPU, GPU? 3080 Ryzen 7 something planet. All right, let's go with actually one more. What do we got? I don't know how to spell that, so I'm just going to copy and paste. But yes, let's go with that. No, don't get in there. All right, let's give it a moment or two, and then we'll see what comes up. So yes, let's saturation. No, not saturation. Value. We want to brighten this up. Not the hue. I still want it a little bit brighter. So yeah, there we go. All right, now let's bring down the world color. Where's it? Did I put a sun lamp in here somewhere? Sun lamp. 5. Why do you look like crud? Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Decal. Why do you look like crud? Can I... Ah, maybe you're too close. No. Ah, right. So the reason why this decal looks like rubbish is because on this shader here, I have the ambient occlusion node. And so it's conflicting with that. Dang it. We'll fix that up later. But that seems to be coming along nicely. You know what, these roller doors I think need to be a different material. So let's go ahead and grab that material there. And we're going to go minus new material, and this is going to be metal 1. Let's go into here. I have Node Wrangler turned on. Control T? Nope. Control Shift T? Beautiful. I already have Extreme PBR Combo downloaded. Now the reason why I'm using... Oh, no, actually, I don't need to use it. So I normally create materials manually now, especially if I'm going to try and export it into like Unreal Engine or something, because obviously we can't use complex shaders. So let's go into Extreme PBR Combo, shader, metal. I want something stuffed. That one there, beautiful. Let's replace that. Nice. Let's copy that material to everything else. This one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Copy material to selected. Nice. Yep, loving it. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and probably put some decals along the bottom. Future Marco 3D. Yeah, yeah, I guess. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. Let's have a look. What does our image look like that we did? Where is it? This one? Nope. Back to the live stream window. That's not that. Here. All right, let's have a look. Control F. What do we got? What does our image look like? Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I like this one. This is my favorite. Out of interest, let's go open in Discord. And then what I'm going to do is I want a variant of the top left one, so number 2. But I do want a larger image of that one. And let's do variant 3 and larger image of 3. These two. Spicy. Let's wait for that a little bit to come back through. All right. But that was spicy. So yeah, we're going to come through and add in a whole bunch of decals. Hey, where's my picture? There it is. Let's kind of have a look up here. See, we've got red lights. We've got a lot of paneling as well that we really haven't touched. So I am going to, let's put some edge loops into here. And let's select both of these. And let's go into plating generator. Please select a plating object. I have. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe if we do that and we go plating, add plates. Oh gosh. So we can grab this. I want the plates to be in different sizes. Max height 0.03. Yeah, that's a bit better. Actually, we'll make them a lot bigger. 0.08. Really have a massive variation on it. And we'll do the same here. Add plates. Let's go into 0.4. Oof, geez, that's a bit too big. 0.05, sorry. Subdivisions. So there it is. Let's double that down and we'll make sure that the seed is different. I like it. And now when we kind of look at this, it should give us something a little bit more different. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go E to extrude on the Y. Make sure we've got clipping turned on. Control A, apply. Idiot. Control. Get out. Control A, apply the mirror modifier. Let's go GY. And then from here, I'm going to shift right click, put our 3D cursor there. Bring up our side panel, spin tool. Idiot. Let's grab that. And then we have it kind of like bends around. Nice. Nice. Soof. And then we can start putting in pieces in through here. Definitely still got to work on the floor. That's something I haven't touched at all. So let's just go U, project from maybe. Yeah. Let's go a few edge loops. A. You project from view. Let's go ahead and have a look, see if our images have come through. Nope. Oh yeah, here, I was right. Let's close that, F5. Let's click on that one. Oh! So this is what we came up with, Computer Nebula Plasma Neon Blender Planet Dystopian. That's looking schmick. It's almost like lava or something. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's hot. Hot. Wow. I'm liking this. I gotta try and work out how to make that. All right, we'll do that again in another 5-10 minutes. Just remind me. From here, let's go into maybe like a cobblestone. I need some cobble. Do I have cobble? Cobble. Cobble. Concrete. Ground. Stony. No, I need cobble. Rocks. Ground. Is there a ground? Gravel, ground, sandy, snow. Vegetation. No. Metal. Path. Pavers. Grid. Cobblestone. There it is. I am liking that one. Add. How's that looking? Now, obviously, the scale is well off. So if we come over into shading, if we go over into UV editing, scale 20. I think that is still not going to be enough. Let's wait for it. Control S. Let's save because Marco didn't save. Does MJ auto feed your results? No. So what it's doing is it's just going straight to my profile. I am not liking that in the slightest. I reckon what we might do is let's go ahead. I'm going to remove this material. And I'm going to put in some edge loops. Let's put, no, you donkey. Control B, do another edge loop through there. Let's go ahead. And I'm going to grab that, delete vertices. Let's grab that. With the Midjourney, I might just do a massive dump on the Insta. And we'll go from there. I'm going to grab that. Hide. I'm going to select these. And with that, I'm going to go into Shift Q. Yep, random flow, panels. Oh, don't be a jerk. Control Z. Are you hidden? Oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. We're going to go Shift Q, Control Q. Oh gosh, Control S. Tab into edit mode, Shift Q, random panels, panel seed. Why are you not splitting? Are you splitting? Oh, you are splitting. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's go back into F9. Panel size. Let's go like maybe point. F9, you donkey. 1%. Yep. Perfect. F9. This is going to look good. Thickness. Inset. No, I want thickness. Bevel offset. No. Thickness. 0.4. Nope. 0.01. Uh-oh. I broke it. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Now on thickness. Where is my thickness? Am I stupid? Cut smooth. Inset. Depth. No. It's not what I want. Ah, here it is. Yes. That's good. That's what I'm after. And then technically what we can... Oh, itchy nose. technically we have perfect. All right. So what that means, we can go into select that. Let's go move this into a new collection, and this is going to be our ground. I have an idea. Select everything. New material. We're going to go with a concrete material. I want something rough. Maybe this one here. Add new. I've got this. Nope. Separate by loose parts. And because we've got our own collection now, we can go Smart UV Project. I've got this. And then if we go into UV editing, just scale it all up. Actually, no, what we should do is go into UV Pack Master, and let's go pack, and that'll pack everything down nicely. Alto, welcome. There we go. Let's scale it up a little bit now. And if we come into this, I'm down with that. That has given us some nice material. Let's go into shading. I do want to bring down the glossiness. Material editor. Oh my goodness. Metallic. What are you? Specularity. Bring that down, buddy. 0.5. I don't want it so specular. Bring this up 0.5. More roughness. That kind of works out well that it's a little bit bumpy. That's more the look that I'm going for. This ground here, is that it? Yes, that's the ground. Let's go ahead and give that a new material, and I want that to be kind of like almost a dark color, specularity down and the roughness up. So at the Real Slim Shady, please stand up. It's a little bit too dark, doesn't really match the ground. Something like so. It'll be good if I could throw some trash or something. Emma, welcome. Quacks, hi. Oh, let's have a look. Oh no, we did that. All right, let's go. Let's do another one. All right, give me 6 words. First 6 people. 6 words. Let's base it around. I feel like one of the Caterpillar trucks, like a mining truck. I am going to put in mining. Mining. Good enough. What else we got? Fusion. Oh, that's a good word. I do like that. I'm going to have to add that to the vocabulary. Rust. Nice. That's a good one. Treads. Ooh. Drill. Let's go one more. Industrial. Realistic. Render. Yeah, render. All right, I'm intrigued. Let's see what comes out of that one. Now I'm not sure about this floor. It does seem a little bit too harsh. That's fine. Look, let's just keep going with it. This decal here looks a lot nicer. Let us actually fix up that decal because it seems a little bit too clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a color ramp. Actually, let's go into a noise. Got stuffed. Let's go into a noise texture. We'll throw that one into there. Factor into here. The black. Let's kind of just throw that into there. And our black color here will become, bring that alpha down. Lovely. Detail will bring it up. Roughness. Sure, what is. Scale. Something like that. Let's bring these closer. Nice. And so now when we go into a mix shader, that is not the right one. when we go into a mix RG, when we go into a mix RGB, what the freaking heck? Mix RGB. Thank you, Marco. Well done, you donkey. Ooh. If we go add, is this gonna work? Mix. Oh gosh, I hate you so much. Ah, there we go. That's good enough. That kind of works. Not really though, doesn't it? No. Color goes into there. Subtract. I hate this. I suck at shaders. And I'm doing it on the fly as well. Divide by 0. Oh, that's clever, isn't it? Oh, he's saying maybe do a math node. Get stuffed. Alpha. That's looking pretty schmick. I'm down with that. I do like all these little lights that are happening here. Let's do an Alt-H. And so now, let's go Control-S. Let's do a save. Before everything dies, I'm going to just press F12. What have we got so far? The scene is very dark. This concrete is too bright. So there's quite a few problems. This ground now, yeah, it's too harsh. I've stuffed up there. So we'll remake that. Once again, there's still no center point. Maybe what we'll do is we'll throw in a character peeking out here. I do like how that is happening there. But yeah, definitely I've stuffed this up, this ground. So let's go ahead and get our panels. Select all that, delete. Oops. Hide. Let's grab this tab, Control or Shift Q, random panels, 0.01. Nah, too much, buddy, too much. F9, 0.01. No? Yeah, you don't want to do that for me? 0.01. Because you're doing the bevel, you stupid idiot. 0. Oops. No. 0.01. That's a bit better. Let's go 0.002. Yeah, that's not bad there. I'll buy that for $1. Let's go ahead. What are we going to do? So here we're going to have to definitely create some sort of object. So let's go ahead and let's just start building up the scene a little bit more. We'll probably just mirror the some of the buildings. But for now, let's go Shift S World Origin. I want to create some sort of barrels maybe. Shift Z1, so it's sitting like so. Scale. Let's go something like that. Scale on the Z. Scale Shift Z. Bring it out. And then we can put in maybe a Control B. E to extrude. Scale Shift Z. And then with the individual origins, Scale Z. Nice. Let's go ahead and select this top face and the bottom face. Bottom face, Control B to do a bevel. I'm going to grab this section up here, something like so. Let's go into a shade smooth. Looks like crud, But if we come over into the object data, normals, auto smooth, we have this. That's looking much better. What about the light pillar? Oh, good point. I do, yes. We need that light pillar. We need this red door thing as well. Yes, I agree. Let's go now, Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's throw in a cube, scale, scale on Z. I'm just going to go into front view, something like that. Period key just to zoom in. From here, let's go I to do an inset, E to extrude, Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go into a UV sphere, scale that down, GZ, something like that. Two materials. This one here is going to be kind of like a green emission. Tab into edit mode, assign, and if we kind of, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and throw in some sort of plastic color. Plastic. Perfect. Blue. That's what I want. Blue. Give me blue. Update or not. Just add. Remove. You idiot. Control I, invert that selection and assign. Yeah, that looks... It's a little bit translucent, but whatevs. I'll buy that for $1. And then we're just going to plop it in here. Shift D to the X. Something like that. And then maybe what we'll do is for this one, I'm going to duplicate. And this one will be red emission. We're going to be French when we say that. What did I do there? Okie dokie. Can't really see it. There we go. So let's just move that over. I don't even know if that's sitting on the ground. Grab that, grab that. G to the Z, bring it down. Oops, you are now in the wall. GZ. Are you... Where are you? Okay, you're definitely in the ground. Yeah, nice. I think that's kind of like a cool touch. Some blue barrels. Definitely we need something on through here. All right, let's have a look at our thingamabobs. This one here, this one here. F5, da da da. All right, what do we come up with? Oh, look at this one. This one here. I like these two. Let's go open in Discord. So 1 and 3. I'm going to make variations of it, and I'm also going to make them bigger. That was a good choice. I do like that. One, that one, that one, that one, and that one. All right, let's wait for that, and we'll come back. What's time? 11:20. Oh, early days. Sweet. I'm pretty chuffed with that. I do feel like there should almost be like a blue light coming this way. So something like a really strong blue. What's that going to look like? I am a fan. I am a fan. What we're going to do now is go to World of Origin. Let's come into our cube. And what I want with this piece is to kind of block out as much of the street as possible. So let's go ahead and I'm going to actually rotate this camera. Whoops, we're going to go into rendered view. Darn it. Where's my cube? something, I reckon, like that. There we go. And then this will that'll block out a lot of the right hand side. So now we don't need to actually model this section. So that was the point of that. So let's go ahead and maybe we'll do an inset, scale, GY. Let's do I to do an inset, E to extrude, Shift D, GY, bring that out. From here, I'm going to put in a whole bunch of edge loops. Okay. Let's press V to rip, GY to bring it out. Actually, we'll go in. Oh, don't be a jerk. You suck. Alright, stuff here. This is what I'll do. Is I'm going to select all this, Control L, delete vertices. Let's select the top here, Control L, delete vertices. Control LP, separate by actually, what we can do, just make our lives even easier. Control L, delete vertices. Select this. We're going to come into add modifier. We will add in a solidifier. Just make it a little bit thicker. Add modifier, and we'll array that puppy down. -1. And we'll just increase the number. And now that's kind of created this kind of like a vents effect. Yep, there it is. Sweet. Not bad. And since we have that, I'm trying to find it. There we go. Let's expand this scale on the X. What we might do is I'm going to separate that. Let's come into here. Select that vertice there. Shift S, cursor to select the. We will go F9. Oh, you suck. Cylinder. F9. I just want 6 sides. Rotate X 90 degrees. And so what we're going to be creating is kind of like some bolts. Let's go P, separate by selection. That's a big bolt. Let's scale it down even more. Add modifier, you donkey. Add modifier. You can do this, Marco. -1. Something like that. Oh, that goes into, does it go into the ground? No, it doesn't. All right, so that kind of works out well. We can throw on a metal material. Metal O2, I believe, was one of them. Sweet. Oh, another Midjourney check. Yes, thank you. All right, let's have a look. F5. Beautiful. Gee, that's nice. I do like that. That's a nice one. So this is, I think, versions of this one. I do like that. Oh, I like all of them. Gorgeous. I don't know about you. I love watching Gold Rush. I've been watching it since Parker was, you know, a wee baby. And oh, Parker. When he was around. But oh, I like that one and I like this one. Yeah, let's do this again in about 5 minutes. Let's do another one. Oh, that's just but there's a new show that Gold Rush has. It's of Freddie Dodge, where he actually goes out to sites to fix up their wash plants and all that. Love it. I love it. Such a good show. I'm going to press, let's just go and we'll just do a render. See what it looks like. I do like that now we've kind of blocked it off. Wow. It's not bad. We need something. Oh, hang on. Alt H. So with that selected, I'm going to come into shading. Density. I'm going to go maybe 0.1. A little bit more hazier. 0.05. Interesting. Interesting. Did I press denoise? Yeah, I've got denoise on. It's just, it looks weak. It doesn't look nice at all. I hate it. I really hate it. I like, this here looks good. This looks terrible, this section here. I think that is my material choice. This orange light looks nice. This blue here, like, let's go into, let's select this here. All right, you, go away, H. So I am going to clear this blue. Let's go material output. Let's go into a principal BDSF. Into surface. I want the base color to be a nice blue, like so. Specularity down and the roughness up. Let's have a look what that looks like now. Now they're bright blue. Let's go ahead and put in a noise texture. And we will go into a mix RGB. Factor can go into there. The top color can be this. The bottom color can be the same. However, make it a little bit darker. Details up high. Scale 20. And then that's kind of, yeah, that's a lot nicer of a blue there. A little bit more happier with that. Oh, this red light's almost completely gone now. Let's fix that up. So maybe the lights aren't strong enough. And I think that's, well, not 5,000. I think that's because of the volume. I think maybe it's just the wrong color. See, it's not really doing anything. Let's go with this color. If we bumped it up to 1,000, just what's going to happen? Didn't I? Idiot. Didn't change much, but it would just added it a little bit. If I just go hide on that, it's bright red. Maybe it's better we don't have that. Can I click on the ground? I'm trying to, there it is. That one. Let's go new. I'm just going to make that into like maybe a dark gray. Specularity down and the roughness up. We need something on these doors. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm just going to put in edge loops, something like that. Control B, G to the Z, scale on the Z axis like so. Let's grab these edge loops here. Control B to do a bevel. Secondary material, new white stripes. Stripes. Love it. Specularity up. Yeah, specularity up. Make sure that's assigned. Actually, no. Let's bring that down and the roughness up. It's very blue, though. I mean, that's obviously because of the light over here. We do need something here. Alt H. So let's go Control S, and I'm just going to open up Character Creator 4. While that's loading up, I will be right back in a sec. I'm going to play that, see what happens. And then hopefully when that comes back, we can do another one. It's going to need a drink break. This one here. Hooah! Okay. Yeah, I know. I got a green cup. And a green screen. Pretty clever. Let's go 6. Let's add it a little bit, but I think we need some sort of like, maybe some writing, vertical writing or something to muck around with it. I think that would look a little bit better. But yeah. Come into here. Let's go File, Open Projects. I might just throw in my sci-fi character. Slapper, Stormtrooper, Male Org. I'm going to throw him in. Okay, let's go File, Open. Let's just throw this guy in. Have you tried Mesh to MetaHuman from Unreal Engine? No, because the MetaHumans need to stay in Unreal Engine. That's just part of the licensing. And because this scene's not going to be built for Unreal Engine, technically, can't really use it. So that's why I haven't bothered really playing with MetaHuman. It's a Kepster. Welcome. That's why I haven't really bothered, playing with MetaHuman, because I'm not going to use it. I've got Character Creator, and it's all my workflows go through Character Creator, so that's why I'm just focusing on this. Embedded textures, no, don't do that. Let's come into here, Cyber Alleyway. What am I doing? Here. Let's do that. We're just going to export this character. It's Scepter? Oh, Scepter. Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. Shut up. I'm tired. And I'm still recovering from COVID. Shift F cursor, Shift S cursor word origin. Let's go into here. Import. There we go. Let's import this character. Which graphics cards and process to use? I have a 3080 with, I don't know, like a Ryzen 7, I think. Beautiful. From here with the character selected, I'm going to pick him. Let's come over into Auto Rig Pro, Quick Rig, shut up. Character, shut up. Okay, Quick Rig, preserve volumes, okay. And let's just really quickly rig the character. I hate this. Why does it do that? GY. With that, Control A apply as rest pose. Beautiful. There we go. All right. So from here, I'm gonna kind of like put him in here, and it's almost as if he's stalking. Let's grab that. Oops. Let's grab that. So I'm just going to kind of just plop him in somehow. And then his body is going to be twisted over. That is a terrible pose, Marco. Pull up your socks. Stop being a jerk. Press R, you clown. That's the thigh, you donkey. Ah, you donkey. something like this. I think the scale of my scene is like well off, which is slightly annoying. Oh, it's super off. Far out. Alright, let's scale him down a smidgen. Scale 0.75. I think just the character is just really big. That is way too small now. Oh. No, it's actually not bad. It's okay. Let's go back into pose mode. What we will do is select that, period key. Let's go ahead and select all his fingers. And we'll deselect all that. I think I picked everything up. Individual origins, rotate ZZ. Nope. Rotate XX. He needs to be looking at something. Kind of works though. He's kind of like hidden in the shadows there. We need something happening in here, I'd say. I want to do animations in my cycles, but it takes too long and I have really bad CPU. I would not do it in cycles. I mean, it all depends. Like, if you want like hardcore renders, yes, you're going to have to do it in cycles. But if you can work around it, vending machines. Oh, that's good. That'll bring it up. I think up here I don't like. I think, actually, yeah, let's do that first. Yes. So it'll, oops, I mean, yeah. Yeah, if rendering's a problem, think of alternatives is my biggest suggestion, because that's how I started. I couldn't render fast, so I improvised and made 2D animations. Let's go something like that. Let's shift right click into spin tool. Oops. No. Oh, this way. Yeah, nice. That kind of breaks that up. But yeah, that's how I got into animation, was just doing 2D animation in 3D. Some neon lights, yes, I agree. We're going to have to make some sort of sign that we can just throw on the top. What am I using for those pipes? Those are Bezier curves. This is just a mesh. All right, let's go ahead and create some sort of sign. Oh, what are we? I'm just trying to think. I think I do have some images I've created. If I go import images plain, let's come into my library, textures. No, 3D stuff. No. Oh, here it is. Let's just have a quick look. Hey, these are some brands. Here we go. Let's grab that one. All right. So from here, let's come into image. And for those of you who have been part of my channel for quite some time, would probably notice some of these. Kanzari, welcome. Geronimo, welcome. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna do this and that. Let's delete that. Vertex. Idiot. Can you don't crash. Don't crash. Control Z. Control Z. There we go. Delete faces. Right click, set origin to geometry. We're going to rotate that on the y-axis. Oh, how are we going to do a texture here? Shading. Shut up, get out of here. Okay. So we want... What color should we do? I think maybe a blue. Oh, hang on. Hey, we haven't done this for a bit, have we? All right. Give me 6 words. I want something around mining gold. We've done planets. Something, 6 words around signage. 6 words around signage. Oops. Oops. Okay, let's go signage. What else we got? Exodus. Ooh, that's clever. Neon. That's a good one. What else we got? Oh, look at this guy. That one looks sick. What else we got? Exodus, neon. Give me another 3, 4 words. Busy road. Yeah, I'll take that one. Ooh, digital. Yes. We'll leave that one as well. And digital. Let's press enter and let's see what comes up. So we'll check back in about 5 minutes. All right. Let's go. This will come out into emission. Let's go into color ramp. No, you donkey. Shift D. We'll throw that one into there. Let's select this, and I'm just going to change that to something like that. Yeah, let's go with that. With that selected, I'm going to go Shift D. Let's go into solid view. Where are you? Here we go. Period key. You can do this, Marco. You've done it 1,000 times before, buddy. I to do an inset. Delete faces. E to extrude. Select this edge. Shift S. Cursor to selected. Let's go back into layout mode. This here, minus. U will be metal 02. U, cubic projection. Shift A, cylinder, scale, rotate X, Y. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Something like that. So, G, Z. There we go. Select these two, G to the X. And there's our sign, Control J to join. And we will put that maybe here-ish. How's that looking? Oh. Misfield Exodus. Oh gosh, don't say that. I probably didn't I? Well, yeah, I'm pretty stupid. Oh, that kind of sucked. You know what? I don't know what I was expecting. Alright, let's do another one. Let's do 6 words. Takeaway shop. Take away shop. Go 6 words. What else we got? Thanks, Robinson. The light color is green. Blue can be good. Yeah. 6 words for a takeaway shop. What the heck is that? Flying. Okay. Fish. Fish and chops. What else you got? Shaded. Interesting. Noodles. And robot. Whoops. Robot. Alright. Let's let's leave that and we'll wait. We'll come back. Yeah, I do like that sign. I think that's worked out well. We could probably maybe even do another one up here. So let's go ahead and have a look at what else I can import. So if I go File, Import, Images, Planes, 10 to 12, lovely jubblies. Decals. These are some random brands that I created a while back. Cheese wheels. I made roof. Ooh, no, actually, I like this one here. Oh, jeez. Hey, you okay? Oh, what's wrong? You okay? All right. Do you want to come to bed? No? What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? All right. I will come soon. I'll be there in 5 minutes, okay? Oh. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to have to call it. Kids, it is almost midnight now. I should probably go to bed. So I'm going to finish this off during the week, and from there I'll put it up on the Patreon. So if you're not on there, go check that out. What else? I do. She had COVID last week. I had COVID the week before. So absolutely. Dad first, YouTuber second. So I'm going to head off. We've got Monday's video will be all about creating sci-fi panels and all the add-ons around that. Thursdays, I don't know, something's coming together. I'm going to try and do a long form video and we'll go from there. So thank you very much, guys. And until next time, if you haven't already, subscribe, share it with your friends, blah, blah, blah. Let's go from there. Have a good night. See you later.